The sun is coming up. What a wonderful morning. In today's episode, we are going to hunt for that one item that is found in the Taiga biome sea, which we're going to need for a Ylandium Generator. But before doing that, of course, comments. I have two comments which in both I kind of mistaked because I was kind of tired. But the first one is of Jimmy001. Hey, you spammed right click in the vicinity area to pick up items. Now you can just look at an item, hold right click and it will pick all the items up. Now the thing here is, underwater it is kinda messy, and when it's messy I'd rather just open it like this and just pick up every item rather than messing around underneath the water, because certain items are like in a weird kind of a corner to pick them up. Certain items are just laying underneath like coral and that kind of stuff. So that is the reason why underwater I pick stuff up like this. But to be honest, I was mistaken and I thought you were saying that once you hold your right mouse button you would move it over and then it would take each of these items, but apparently it doesn't work like that. But nonetheless, thank you a lot for this comment, in case, I didn't know about it. The second comment I mistaken is the one of Assassin. Good day, sir. Nice to see you again. Question: do you have by any chance a X crossbow pistol laying around? I am in so need of one, or maybe now where I could find one, or maybe I know where I could find one. Well, the thing here is, why I'm mistaking that one is because I know that there are crossbow which says the word pistol in it, right? So I was like, you need something like that. But it also says X crossbow. Then I was like, okay, maybe it's this one. In the end, apparently there is one of this version of an X crossbow pistol which cannot be crafted but can only be found in a random encounter. Now the reason why you're going to need to have one is because apparently there is a biome mystery island that require certain items that are only found by finding it in random encounters. So I'm going to need to keep an eye open for a lot of stuff. So this mystery island is called Fortress Library and it's in the Tundra region. So I need to keep that in mind before I'm doing that. I'm going to need to, have a lot of stuff. It is actually this one which cost 40 points, which is kind of a lot. Seems like that one is 40, 45. So yeah, it is okay that there are, mystery islands that need certain amount of items in order to complete them, because, it forces you to go out on exploration. And, I'll bet there are a lot of nice mystery islands which you don't have to have certain items. So it just gives it a change to the game, I would say. But nonetheless, thank you a lot for that comment, to keep things in mind for the future. If I ever find a second X crossbow pistol, then you can have it from me. And also thank you a lot because now I have a stronger crossbow, because this is a 94 crossbow and the iron crossbow is way lesser, which in this case is 88. So I'm a bit stronger. Also made me think also, this made me think, is there any stronger type of mace? And yes, there is a stronger type of mace, which in this case is called the Knight's Club. So I'm just gonna take it. And the iron mace in this case is a 62. And this one, what is going on? Is a 68, so it is definitely a lot stronger. It looks definitely very cool, so I'm also going to use a new type of mace. It requires 1 golden bar, which I think is very luxurious. By the way, I have been back to the secret streamer world and I placed this billboard around. I placed 3 of these, saying that if people would like to have higher taxes, they should vote on me. And I think on this way I make sure that people absolutely don't vote on me. Why would I do that? Well, just a little bit of fun, right? Okay, I just need to empty out these chests. And then we're gonna, haul ass to the Taiga region, and then we're going to check out the ocean maps. I actually deleted all of the maps except for the one that is called 1.1 Cobalt. And I would like to check out that map first because I cannot remember finishing having to explore everything already, so I'm definitely going to take a little look. I'm having a hard time today with talking for some reason. I had a very nice long sleep, and for some reason I feel like a train wreck. Sleeping too long ain't good. Sleeping too short is also not good, but the nicest thing about sleeping too short, for some reason, you're a lot more alert. So yeah, being rested too much ain't a good thing. Oh yeah, I'm going to take this green bread, just in case if. Now it's going to be a very long day for me trying to, find this one and only random encounter which should include that, whatever that is. Because I'm also thinking maybe it's like a chest, and then I need to make like a relic key in order to open that chest. And I made this ship for especially multiplayer, so I have like two doors. One door is locked and has a key, another door has a key and it's locked. And I was like, if you play multiplayer and you unsummon your ship so no one can mess around with it, then if you die, you're gonna have a problem, because if your bed is on that ship and it is the last place where you slept, then what is going to happen? The second problem I'm actually facing is if you don't unsummon the ship and you die and you had your key with you, how are you going to get out of your ship? So yeah, keep in mind that you need to have a ship with two doors. One key you can carry with you all the time, and one key you need to leave into your ship, because if you die, you get into your ship, there will be an extra key for the other door in order to open it. I'm glad I think about that right now rather than, silly stuff happening. And of course, on a PvE server, you can just leave your ship out there, because uninvited people cannot do anything to your stuff, nor they can do anything to the landscape or buildings or whatever. And most of the time, like on a streamer world, all those people are very kind. They don't mess around. Alright, here we go. Let's take a quick look at the cobalt, the 1.1 cobalt. Now, it would actually be the best thing to find a cobalt spot that is like the least deep inside the ocean. Even though I had this question of, will posits respawn? And I don't think they will respawn. So once you find a good spot, it is, the best to just empty it out and then just leave. Oh, yeah. I remember. Okay, so yeah, I didn't find any random encounter just yet. The funniest thing is that, which I like a lot, is there are so many different sizes of maps. Like this is a very long one. They have ginormous one, tiny ones. So in this case, let me search around for a random encounter, and then I will show it to you on the bottom of the ocean what it is. And maybe on this way, it's not going to take too long. Alright, I have been sailing out this way. I did do a little bit of fishing, went that way. I just want to try to go zigzagging the map, and I did find a random encounter near the island. The only problem here is that this encounter is not that deep. So let's take a look at what is down here. It is the all-seeing eye once again. Alright, well, at least I got some exploration point, and in this case, I'm just gonna catch some fish. Alright, I found finally another random encounter. We have a energy coil. If it has shock repellent, then I know exactly what it is. Oh, look, Ylandium batteries. Let's take a look. Well, look what we have here. What in the world is this? The heck? I never seen this one before. It is very cold. Shouldn't be scared off by that, but good to know. Are these things against shocks? Oh, that might be. Okay. Ylandium relic container. I'm going to need to. Oh, there is so much stuff out here. Look at all of that. There's computers and valves and... Okay, let's see how it looks like. It looks... Oh. You know what? This might be what I'm going to need. So... Ylandium Relic container. Keep that in mind. That might sound like the thing that I'm going to need. Look at this area though. Alright, we're going to add this shipwreck right down here. And what I just want to do real quick is take a look at the relic keys. Oh, look at that. New stuff. Aha. Look at this. Ylandium wrench. I could swear I had another one of the encounter Ylandium stuff. You're going to need electric tissue, which is from electric fish, which I still arid water. Arid. Arctic. Okay, that's here. I need to check out at home because maybe I already have that. And we're gonna need to have this, which I also have. Alright, so we need to go back and take care that we, have this relic key. Unless what? Unless I already made that thing, because I did one random encounter of these relic stuff and I just can't remember what it was. So the thing is, there's another one on my radar which shows northeast. So behind the camera you can see it there. So northeast, so there must be another one right down there. This is right out here. Oh god, it's such a... Yeah, I can best go up. Oh, a buoy. Interesting. So I'm like, just for the sake of it, I just want to check this one out too. Oh, a wheel. Coal baskets. Maybe white paint stuff. This is an interesting one. Oh, I see. That's a clock wheel. What on earth is all of this? See, multiply structures. I've never seen this one. I like how I finally get some different encounters. It looks like a ship that lost some containers. That is... Wow. Holy smoke. Look at all the stuff. There's also a letter. I just want to grab some air. Of course it's cold. Oh, it's bloody cold in there. What is this? Oh, look at that. Okay, that's locked. Nothing in there. It seems like a lock. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Locked. And then we have this one. Nothing in there. There's a letter. And keep an eye open. Nothing in there. I am pretty sure there should be another letter somewhere. Holy shit, a giant mussel. We have a door here. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, I need some more air and of course this. Go in first person mode. There's this, there's that, there's an old PC. Can these things be opened? Open. Nothing in here. I guess that's it. Oh, I have 2 notes. I'm not sure, well, where I got another one from. Let's see. Read. That's number 2. Let's read this one first. Is that a note? Wait. Huh? Hold on, what is going on? Oh, I pressed used in. Someone tried to smuggle those Egyptian coffins in one of those containers. The captain took it on the bridge to examine it. That's very bad. You should never do that. I witnessed a hand wrapped in bandages grabbing the captain by his neck as he opened the coffin. Most of the sailors just jumped overboard in terror, but I'm still curious. Ah, look at this. I never... Is this like... Is this like one of the items I'm going to need for something? No, in this case, let me just add it in the top chest here. Might be a very rare item. The thing is, you also have these giant sponges, but apparently those giant sponges are not as rare as I thought they would be. But this thing I never seen before, and I found it on a random encounter, so I'm going to need to be very careful with that stuff. Now, if anyone know if I could have found a lot more, then yeah, let me know. I wish I could give it a name, but that will be in the future updates. Let's go back to the base. Alright, I just picked up some ingredient that I'm going to need for the Ylandium key. So that is one of these, one of these, one of these. And then I'm going to need to have some electric fish. Now, in order to get electric fish, I'm going to need to go to the arid region, which in this case we were hunting for those crystals. So I have one map over there, which is basically very fresh. Let's hunt for some electric fish. Once I have some, I'm gonna go back to home base number 1 because we need a chemical station in order to craft the key. Once I crafted the key, we're gonna go all the way back to the Tianga biome. I don't know how to pronounce it. And then we're going to see what is in the container. But I think in the container we can actually find that one component that we need. Let's just hope, alright? Okay, so we have coral forest, we have green kelp forest, and we have mushroom forest. It doesn't really sound like something is too deep. We have some coral forest here, we have the green kelp forest here, and then the blue one is out here already. So I'm going to assume sooner or later which hole the horse is. Yeah, let me just see if in this region there is something to be found, this biome. And basically at random water encounters, if you see that pop up, it also mostly means that you can find a biome. So I think I seen a random encounter somewhere over there on my radar. And that basically means there should be something. Now I am all the way ready to go, so let's see if I can find some electric fish here, even though this is not a very big blob. Oh wow, look at all these bubbles here. It's not too deep. I do wish I knew what the perfect depth is for sharks to appear. I don't know what is this. Something we can drill? No. Okay, so it seems like this is way too tiny in order to find any fish at all. So yeah, I'm going to search further, and if I find something, then yep, I will show it to you. Okay, this is kind of crazy. There's a random encounter right underneath me. There is a random encounter a little bit that way, but there is so much stuff in the water that is absolutely nuts. So let me just take a look. Oh, you see that blob there? That is what I'm going to need. Yep, a sunken airplane, which is always nice because oysters. You want to take all of the oysters that are available because shark repellent uses oysters. There might also be another thing down there. I see something over there, but yeah, I need to be careful. Coral crown. One of these I can just say that is nothing. Get all of this wildlife. Jellyfish swarm. Those ones look different from these ones. Just a different type of color. Oh, look at that. It's a freaking temple. Well, yeah, here we have it. A giant spore. I think that is the one I was actually referring to after I found this, whatever that was. Giant oyster. Yeah, there is some other fish here. Going to need to have everything I can get. If this, I'm just going to assume there are no sharks here, because if so, then this biome will be perfect. Oh, electric scorefish. This is what we're going to need. We can actually go back, craft this thingy. Oh man, it would be so perfect if this is not the depth of sharks. Right, let's take a little look here. A origin relic container. We found another relic container here. There's a guy wearing a cube, so this is good. This is good, okay. So maybe for the relic containers, I'm going to need to add a different icon, something like that, because I can do this ship wreck. But yeah, this is fantastic. Now, if I'm a smart ass, which I'm gonna try to be, then I'm going to search for a little bit more of stuff that I can use. Oh, what is that? Is that a shark? That is a shark, right? I mean, it said leopard shark, but it didn't seem to be very bothered with me. Alright, I got another relic key, which is this one. Cobalt, a catfish. I get so much catfish stuff. I am extremely hot. I know, right? Let me just put on my pirate hat. It should solve the problem. Yep, it definitely did. Yeah, so this thing, cobalt is okay. I know how to kind of get it right now. Catfish oil, I got tons of catfish. This thing, I got a couple of them. This is easy, I already have it. So yeah, it's not too difficult too, but our main target for now, of course, is the Ylandium type of deal. This takes 1 electric tissue. So let's use in just 1. Alright, let's put everything else right in there. And let's drop this guy right in here so we can make the Ylandium tool. Just for the sake of it, there is one more thing that I would like to check out. Ah, look at this. That's a thingy. Hey, what now? What are you guys? Sea base. Yeah, don't need that much. Yeah, this is that stuff we normally found on land. You get a stuff out of my screen, thank you. Stuff out of my screen. Out of the screen. There we go, alright. There we go, alright. So, I see another chest in here. Is that the exact same chest? Yep, this is the exact same chest. So, that is super neat because we can have 1 key for both of these guys. This might be another one of these. Oh, for crack's sake. Note yourself, never forget to put on your stuff. Note to myself, better to say. Now, I have never really been diving while it was, you know, getting dark. So, I'm really wondering how this is going to work out. So far, oh! Oh, another one of these chests, right? It is the freaking same. Look at these. Yep. Wow, I never had this. Look at this. 3 of these things. Okay, well, let's fix the key. 1 relic Ylandium wrench, please. Alright, it's going to take 3 minutes. Now, I have been thinking, right? We actually found this encounter in the cobalt area. So now I'm thinking, wouldn't it be smart after we open a container and then we do have that 1 item we need for our Ylandium generator, it'd be smart to also grab some cobalt. But on the other hand, it's 5:30 and I'm going to need to put up this episode. I'm not quite sure. It actually could be done real quick. I just need a couple of cobalt. And there you have it. 1 wrench. Okay. Now, this basically does mean that if I get some cobalt, I'm going to need to go back to home base number 2 because I'm going to need to have some catfish oil, unless I can find that catfish in the same region. And then go straight away to this area again. Let me just real quick take a look at that in Tundra. Oh, well, I'm still going to use some shark repellent until I'm there, because I don't want to grab mid-air going there. And yeah, as you can also see, like, I already almost used half of my stuff, and I kind of forgot to take some potions in order to get rid of the heat. Alright, so we should be safe. Unlock. I'm pressing the button. Okay, there we go. Ah, yes! We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Some cobalt. Is there some cobalt? Please let it be just... I believe this is cobalt. No, cobalt, cobalt, cobalt. Okay, I'm getting out of the area, so... Get some air. Very important. How about you? Cobalt. Yes. No, this is coal. This is cobalt. Yes. Oh boy, this is such a good episode. You think about that we just got 4 relic chests. And we got the stuff for our stinky. Okay, I think what I'm doing wrong here is click once, then open it up. Ooh, we have a component. I'm gonna guess we're gonna find only those components. Click, click. And we have another one. Alright, and here we be with the last one. We unlock, open it. There we go. Thank you very much. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I am back home and I'm wearing a party hat because you know why? This is episode 50. Yay! 5 bullets for episode 50, and or I'm having a pie. Oh yes, 50 episodes, and I'm still enjoying the game, and there is so much more to do to this game. So, enough about that celebrating. What we really are here for is to make the Ylandium Generator. And this thing also doesn't have any grid mode, but you know what, it is fine. Let's place this beauty right about there. Look at this gigantic generator. So I have been thinking, I said in the last episode, like, oh, I can only link it up to 1 at a time. Well, I didn't think, as you know, it often happens, there are switches. And the thing here is, this is an OR, an AND, and whatever it's all called. But you also get an entity splitter, so I believe I've seen just in the Discord some trouble about this. This thing actually generates 20, and with a splitter, it splits it up. It doesn't split up 20 one side, 20 other side, that would be weird. So it splits up 20 in, 10 for this one, 10 for that one, and on that way you can, you know, link up, multiply things. Why am I having the icon up there? Is that because I ate the pie? Anywho's, yeah, that's how it works. So in this case, we can remove the energy system here. And of course, we can use this beautiful thing with 200 power for the whole city. But in this case, now, in first person mode, we can, yeah, link up this guy. Yes, you know, maybe I can go to the roof and, you know, make a whole nice system out of it, and connect up that guy. So now we still have 189 power left, so we can do a lot of fun stuff with this, and this is definitely a milestone. And of course I can still use this guy for, you know, whatever, but this is just incredible. I did it. I got the Ylandium Generator. This thing is an absolute beast. Now, what can we do more in the other episode? Well, the thing here is, I've been thinking, we also have a propeller pack. This doesn't require any difficult stuff. It does require Ylandium dust, which is okay. Then we have the propeller, so, you know, we can fly in the sky. And now, I also been thinking, meanwhile I was, you know, sailing my beautiful ship, I would like to have something that goes a lot quicker than that thing, because for crying out loud, this thing goes, it can go a lot faster. Alright, now there are engines, there is these beasts. Look at this beast. This is an absolute beast, alright? And with this beast, the ship gonna go real fast. As you see, you don't need too much, but I have to be careful with the Ylandium dust because I don't have forever that. Yeah, and this thing needs to be loaded up with batteries. Now we also have this big steam engine, which just works the same, only loading up a steam engine is going to take a lot more time, and of course you're going to have some dust smoke. So yeah, then we can go, you know, a bit faster. Now I've also got a couple of funny blueprints. You know, I got like an APC, I got a freaking truck. Look at this APC. Now this thing does require a lot of, you know, components, I would say. Let's take a look. Yeah, it wouldn't be impossible though. And this thing has like a steam engine because, you know, I thought it would be funny to have some smoke coming out. And this is my super awesome truck that I've been building. But this thing does require a little bit more than the other truck. But nonetheless, I would like to build a speedboat. I would like to build a propeller pack. I would like to start getting a vehicle out here. You know, there is a lot more fun stuff coming up before we actually start doing some building again. So in this case, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you have a good weekend. And with that being said, I'll see you next time. Alright, just one more then. Happy celebration 50 episodes. Oh boy.